Okay. Microphone's working. Okay. Alright. Hey everyone. Welcome to yet another Origin Realms stream. To be honest, I was pretty bored, so that's why I decided to start this stream. As you can see, I'm still mining, but on this side I've reached the depth I wanted to, and I've just realized this is much higher than the room above it, so I'm going to make it actually 2 floors rather than 1. So there will be a roof in the middle, or not a roof, sorry, ceiling, which is going to be the floor of the minus first floor, minus first level. Favorite origin. What? Player. You mean favorite rank as favorite origin? Whoops. 137, that's actually not bad. In the morning there were like 70 to 90 players, I believe. Which is not much, to be honest. Yeah, I won't have to dig too much here, to be honest. Because there's a ravine going on. Okay, maybe I should start mining from here. To there. Okay. Right, that's good, that's good. I've made some modifications to my realm. I'm not sure if you've already seen my Jeff's shop, although I'm pretty sure I have included it in past streams, because you know I've made a lot of streams about Origin Realms. Well, originally they weren't even streams, they were just like an hour long videos when I wasn't able to stream. Oh, what? Lagging pretty hard. Oh yeah, also I changed my skin to this one from the robot one, and yeah, I will keep the skin, definitely. Okay, we get it, King Ducky. Bro, it doesn't even have items on the auction house. Oh, message me. Oh, okay. What? Yeah, I'm the type of guy who doesn't spend so much rupees. Yeah, I'm saying that after I've just spent 15k on a fucking painting. But you know, I need those paintings for the hole in the museum. From where did I get it? Did I just get shot? Yep. So don't tell me that I'll have to empty. The double chests. Really hate these guys. The bullets. Okay, okay. Okay, King Ducky. What? Just spent 1.5 million rubies on Aether crates with 0% luck. Dang. It's pretty deep. Bro has more rubies than me and he's saying that he's poor. Like, for real. What does he mean? Only 282. Low key. Yep. I wish they added villagers back. I mean, to be honest, I don't even know why they removed them in the first place. Yeah, single ruby. Best day in my life. Haven't even checked the chat, to be honest. Wait, let me check it. Wait, Innovation Inc. was here. Holy crap. Okay. Just put the link in the Discord server, so hopefully we'll get some more viewers. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm not saying it. Just kidding. I wish I got the media rank, but I stream way too rarely for that to happen. Kind of surprised how many active Origin Realms YouTubers there are, because, or I mean, even content creators, there are not a lot. Like Gonzo Studios, he streams on Twitch, I believe. And CoCap has recently streamed. He hasn't streamed the stage event, I think. Did he? Not sure if he has a Twitch. Maybe he does. No, I don't think the starfish balloon is out, but it should be out pretty soon because, well, we are already past that 24-hour mark. So what I mean is, it's been more than 24 hours since the stage event ended. And right now is the time when I got off yesterday. Well, I've just started streaming, so we'll be going for like 1 or 2 more hours. The only reason I haven't started streaming earlier is because we've had relatives over at our house, so yep. The fuck you mean, what did I do, bro? Oh my god. No, he can't be serious. Which they added back the casino, but they said they won't, unfortunately. Okay. We'll have to start storing the materials somewhere else. Okay. Right. Right. Yeah, like here. Wait. I'm gonna set a temporary home, just so that it's easier to get back there. Okay. Right, Wakefield stars. Wait, can I shoot the bats? Oh my god. I've terribly missed it this time as well. Okay. No. Wait, are you serious? Holy crap, that's crazy. Oops, I accidentally did it with a capital O. Whatever. But I see other people doing it with capital O, so... Okay. Oh my... That's still a ton of items. Like a ton. Jeez. Okay. Think I'm going to fill that chest as well. And once I've filled that, I'm just going to like throw the items away because I will definitely not need this many building blocks. Okay. Okay. Uh, yeah, this is just part of it. There will be more. Okay. Still going. Okay. Think he got what he wanted. Or the amount he wanted. Yep. Alright then. Let's see how much he has taken. Okay, that's pretty good amount. And then I will clear this up, kind of. And fill this with only stone. We will refill the only stone chest. There we go. Okay. It's the green things we get from witches. Badger coins, I think they are called that. Why am I constantly typing the same command? I can just bring it back from there. I don't think I will store that single mossy cobblestone to be up. Okay. Oh, it's time to just... Oh no, this auto picks all the items. Didn't know that. Okay, whatever. Why did this skeleton just shoot the ceiling? What's my tag? Would paste in... I would paste the link in the chat, but I don't think people would be able to copy it, so it's better to just include a handle, and I think they will be able to find me that way. Whoops. Okay. I know I used to have penguins, but he just disappeared. I have no idea where, but they just did. Stream is still delayed, like 30 seconds. Still wasn't able to fix that. What do you mean, who is the second watched? Hey, and welcome, Mega Void Destroyer 333. Someone did actually find my stream. Oh. Okay. gone too far. Wait, do I do that again? Do I do the 1 ruby pay again? Oh no. Okay. Okay. That's good. That's good. Why did you even have it muted in the first place? Innovation. Don't you wanna join Origin Realms one day? Oh, who's the third viewer? Well, no clue. Might be a Mega Void Destroyer. Can't really tell from just the number. So don't you wanna join Innovation? We could be playing together. Can see the realms I'm added to. Wait, who is this guy? Oh wait, I know who this guy is. Wait, I do know. Yep. Okay, he's not online though. Yep. Diggery digging. Crazy, right? Should have just kept those items in my inventory. Yeah, and the Innovation Ink left. So I'm alone again. Is he back? Is that you, Innovation? I don't understand how people can play on the highest FPS, like... I mean, not the highest FPS, but the highest FOE. Jeez, that's crazy. Usually play on 90. But it's really, I just got used to 90 FPS, and now I literally can't play on normal FPS. Like, it's just so painful to play Minecraft at that low of an FOE. Oh, sorry to hear that, Innovation Inc. Really, truly. There's so many new players on this server, I see. For instance, like Red Pajamas 23. Who is actually not new, I guess. I mean, this is this is still more entertaining than looking for artifacts mining, because you know, before I streamed yesterday, I started streaming, I was searching for some artifacts, and it was so painful to search through whole like spruce forests, and then if I still needed more artifacts, I had to find a new one by randomly going into the uh, resource world, and after that I had to keep searching and searching, so it was terrible. But to be honest, what's going to be worse is finding artifacts in the deep dark. Actually, I don't even know if I need any artifacts from there. Oh, I have discovered all of the artifacts. Okay, I will still be needing them, but there are parts of deep slate caves where there are these deep dark structures, but there are not many skulk shriekers and skulk sensors. Well, rip Realmer is all I can say. Yeah, and emoji fail as well. After I've mined this layer, I think I'm going to check out some realms. Because, well, this can get quite boring for me even. So I need some kind of, I need to take a break. To be honest, with this, or by digging this out and making it a huge room, I won't really be using the first floor in the museum, or even like the 0th floor. Yep, pretty sure I will just move all the artifacts down here. Because, well, that will make it much more clear. Oh my god, these cave noises. Dude. Dude. You know what? I will just ignore the skeleton and I'll let Thorns finish it. Or do its job. But it seems like the skeleton has already fallen down. So, yeah. I remember when CoCap used to live stream, like when he was digging out a massive hole. Okay, so check this out. Underneath this tree, there is a huge box. And I remember when he was digging all these out, and seems like he replaced the wall with stone. Now I wonder how long it took him to do this, to do all of this. Like, jeez, that's wild. Is this some kind of labyrinth? What is this? Unfinished stuff. Oh, all the paintings here. Nice. Whoa. What a colorful tunnel. Oh yeah, I also remember him building this room. Officer Justin. Okay. Do/wrongs. Okay, seems like Scientist Monicue has the host players now, so do you mean Dig the Fit? Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of donations, to be honest. This realm is beautiful. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. Snow globe. What is this called? I don't even know. Whoa. Yo, what a farm. I mean, if you're planting this many crops, then I'm pretty sure you can make good profits. Ice cream truck. What's this? Nice building. Some people on this server are so like talented. Like I wish I could build like them. This looks so amazing to me. These tiny little rooms, stuff. Yep. Campfires, so cool. Whoop. Aether portal there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Wait, what's this? Oh. What a cave right here. I guess this is the storage area. That's nice. That's nice. Wait, what is that? How did they do this? How did they put this on an array? What? Ich. Okay. It's nice. Yep. Let's go to the next one. I've already seen this many times. The realm I was going to join, or I was going to teleport to, and I did teleport to. This is basically just an XP farm, or at least this part is an XP farm. Okay, there's a shop as well. Ooh. 20k complete. Complete Gravitite armor. All Marauder furniture. What? Lights on means available. When you can literally throw in one ruby and you get it. That's so cool. Should try this, but I don't have any ruby items on me, unfortunately, so can't really. Wait, I was going backwards. Whoa. Oh, this is a library full of, like, enchantment books. Whoa. Wait. That's a crazy amount of spawners. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 7. What was I counting? So 14. They ain't spawning though. So wish I could just check what players are inside of this specific realm, like using tab. I think that's pretty much it, this realm. Okay, let's check out some more. Whoa. This is a whole ass Aether biome right here. Bro, how long did it take him to place down all of these blocks? That's crazy. He's literally recreating the Aether in the old world. What is that? Dude. 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 It's with these massive builds. That's genuinely so wild to me how do you even get this many materials? Like, how much do you have to grind to get this many materials? Piano. Let's go up the stairs. Let's check this out. First floor and whoa. Really want to check it. From like the top. If but even from the front it looks huge because it is. Truly is massive. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. Let's go to Oicha board realm. Okay. Stone platform. Simple. Right. Okay. Nice little like park and stuff. What's this area for? There's a huge empty area here. These are more of like these, I don't know, like mini builds stuff. Yeah, look, they've recreated the insides of an ice lodger building or whatever that is called. They've recreated the insides of a Badland structure. And what's this? Is this supposed to be some kind of aquarium? That pretty much seems like it. Where even is the guy? The owner. That's a lot of chests. Oh yes, and I wish I had this. But unfortunately I don't. Look, it's a mini museum full of stuff. I really want to create something like this, but with labels over everything. But I mean, it's not a bad idea to just like name them. Like whatever they are called. in an anvil, but I will be using signs. This is the nether area. This looks so good. Like each room has its own own design. You know what? I might create something like this, but I don't want to make them separate rooms. I think I will. I might kind of make them look like different biomes, so there will be a blend between like a like savanna biome and a desert biome. Kind of what Celestial Sorcery did. You know, her museum was the inspiration for me to even start making one. I'm 100% sure that this is the largest museum that's on Origin Realms currently. It has everything. Like, it contains all of these finishes, items, paintings, even stuff, and the archaeology section is down here. So check this out. Right, she has created all of these different like environments, but I don't want to separate them this much. I kind of want to just make them blend together. This is definitely bigger than what I have or what I've built. So I think mine is somewhat like half of this room or something like that. Maybe not even half of this room. So I might not have enough room for everything on the -2nd floor. So I might have to move some things up to the -1st floor. Not really sure. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go back and start mining. An error occurred when loading player data. Well, that's not too good, but I mean, it worked this time. So yeah, the thing is, in this room, things are like really cramped, and I kind of want that feeling, you know, that Celestial Sorcery has in her realm, that, you know, there is a lot of space. And I might actually be able to put everything on a single level.
and I have no idea what I'm going to put in the upper two rooms. Probably some event stuff, like I did in one of the rooms. So check this out. I already have placed a ton of Halloween stuff here. Like decorated this room with Halloween stuff on this side and spring stuff on this side. There's a lot going on here. So yeah, if you wish to check my realm out, in case you play on Origin Realms, then you can just do /realm TP degree and you will spawn in front of the museum. This gate won't be open, but I think you'll be able to make your way through this big gate. Although I might make it so that mobs can't go through, but players can go through. This also feels a little cramped here. Like, so many things so close to each other. So I might change that as well. But for now, I'll just keep, like, digging. Yep. Shouldn't be swearing. No cussing. You know what? Hate digging on that side. I'll just dig on this side. You know what will be really painful? Changing the blocks on the ceiling. That will be incredibly painful. Maybe I'll have to place a layer of blocks that I can stand on, just to then remove all of these blocks. I don't know. I don't know how I will do it, but I will figure it out somehow. And it's also going to take me a really long time to get so many blocks that I can like fill up, like replace the walls with. It's been an hour. Almost, so I will have to get off soon, or I don't have to, but I'm tired. You know, I've recently just figured out that netherite armor is actually better than platinum. But the thing that makes me prefer platinum over netherite is that you can put relics on it. I now have a like toxic spore relic on all of my armor pieces. But I could switch that to shadow. Like I could switch those to shadow ones as well. Or whatever relic phantoms drop. Unfortunately, I haven't defeated the Marauder before, as I've already told you. It just seemed too difficult for me, so... But I might try in the future. Maybe I can do it with a few people. Don't really care if we are splitting the rewards. I've also heard that fighting the Marauder is the easiest way of getting rubies. Yeah, I'm not sure how much you get after defeating the Marauder once, but yeah, I think it's going to be alright for me to do Badger quests only. And I'm not sure if you've noticed, but my boots are different from the rest of my armor because, well, I haven't applied slow falling or feather falling to my gravitite leg or gravitite boots, and that made me lose 200 levels of XP in the nether, because I fell from a high place, and you know, I was like, the boots have like feather falling 4 and I'm not going to die. And I did die because I had gravitite boots on and not these boots, these toxic boots. As you can see, it has the toxic spore relic on it. Also has a protection rune, just in case it would break, but wait, is this pickaxe faster than the other one? Isn't it faster? One has fortune and one has silk touch, so shouldn't be faster. That's the only difference. Both have efficiency 5 on them. I think my shovel is the most OP thing I have. Like, I remember once I helped the guy like mine his realm, and it was just so satisfying insta mining dirt with it. Like you can literally insta mine dirt with. I can literally insta mine dirt with my shovel. So that's amazing. 7k for one legendary shard. Wait, that's not even expensive, to be honest. I don't think they are that rare. I mean, I have crafted all of my legendary tools using legendary shards, and I still have 3 left. Yeah. Okay, they are rare, but I wouldn't say they are worth 7k. Or maybe they are. Who knows? There have been a lot of new guides have joined Origin Realms. In case you don't know, a guide is basically like a training moderator. So first you become a guide, and when you've trained enough, you can choose to level up and become a moderator, and I'm pretty sure that moderators have or can do have more permissions than guides do. Guides are still in the learning phase, but I mean, I have the same logic in my Discord server. Not to mention that in my server there are even 3 roles, or I mean 3 levels of the moderator role, junior, meteor, and senior. So the more you moderate, the higher rank you get. Basically it. Although I have stopped kind of caring about my Discord server. Of course, I still sometimes post memes there, but it's not as interesting as it used to be a few years back in Guilded. I remember my server was pretty active. Like, people were chatting there like daily, and it was like nice to talk to people online. I got to meet a lot of new people, but now most a lot of people who I met on Discord have already moved on with their lives, such as in Wixity. The exception from this is Innovation Inc., whom I met on Discord, and you could see he still joined my stream, so I believe he's the only one who's who's kept in touch with me, which is wild. Like, met so many people, like Lene, Memory, Emwick City, Light, who else? Enchanted, NYC. He started uploading to his channel actually. Let me show you that. Hold on. Yeah, don't look at my search history, bro. What did I want to search for? I just looked at the search history and completely forgot what I wanted to search for. Hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah, this guy. He was in my wait, he did face reveal. No way. Dude, that's crazy. I haven't checked his channel in such a long time. NYC. Listen, there was also another guy who I met. Oh my god, what was his name? He was called Jay. We just called him Jay for short, and then he became Eclipse. I've made a lot of videos, not a lot, but like 2 or 3 videos about like defending him, because there were some people who raided my server and then started harassing him, and yeah, I made quite a few videos about that on my main channel, which I have privated since. Yeah, it was a crazy time back then. But that's still not it. Like, there were still more people who I met. Like, there was a developer guy also, whose name I don't recall really. And also Dubious, who, like, he created a really good game, but it didn't become so popular, or at least as popular as he wished, because, you know, he released an update, and I think he was the only one hyped. Like, it wasn't like he has worked a lot on that game, and people just didn't really want to play with the game. The game's name was Spooky Encounters, I'm pretty sure. I have also made videos about that, and even convinced a YouTuber to play his game, and that YouTuber said that it was the worst game he has ever played. Those were the good times, dude, really. And I also knew the owner of Clipsley. For some time, because you know, she was friends with Dubious and I was friends with Dubious, and she was in the same developer server on Guilded as me, which later got shut down and moved to Discords. But as you will probably know by now, I don't really play with Roblox right now, and I've also kind of stopped playing on Politoria. I might return to that, but you know, it's really interesting how my interest comes and goes for these games, because I've been playing Minecraft since I was like 8 or something. So it's been a really long time, but then I quit playing Minecraft and I started playing Roblox, and I only started playing Roblox because of Roblox doors. I do remember that. And fun fact, I have a Jeff's shop, or I have built a Jeff's shop in this realm, which I might show you later. And then, you know, when that whole Schlep thing happened, Roblox wanted to sue Schlep, I was like, it's over for Roblox, like, it is absolutely cooked. Money-hungry company who don't care about the safety of others. And so I thought I could just move to Politoria, but I kind of got bored of these Roblox style games, and so I decided to return to Origin Realms, which I've originally joined the server in 2021, but as I've already mentioned, I've stopped playing with it because I've lost my interest in it. But now I finally have something to do, and so I returned. And I also remember Wolfie, who sometimes showed up in my streams even recently. Although I don't think he knows about my second channel, only my first. And yeah, he doesn't have Discord, doesn't have Guilded, he only has Roblox. He quit Discord because he said it was too dangerous. Same for Guilded. I also remember some people like Vortex who played like part, like they were moderators in servers like Laser, which later got named Saber, or was it Saber originally and it got named Laser? I don't really know, but he was a moderator there, and so that server got removed multiple times for no reason. I also remember being a server moderator in the Spooks server. There were some crazy shit there, like people were posting the swastika, where they were spamming that, and I couldn't do shit about it because well, I was a moderator, but I was only a training moderator, and so I didn't have permission to even delete messages, I could only notify the moderators who were, of course, not online. So yeah, that was kind of painful not having so much power, and so that's why I quit it. And the owner was also like a wannabe gangster, so it was absolutely not tough from him. Like, he thought he was tough, but it really wasn't. He truly was just like he was literally scamming people, because you had to pay for certain roles in the server, and those roles didn't give you many permissions, or one didn't even give you any permissions at all. So it was just making it money off of like the kids who joined the server, because, well, the server members were primarily kids, just like me at the time. What else do I remember from the Gilded times? Well, it was a while ago, so it's now become quite hard to recall some things. I also remember Enchanted server, like there were so many channels there. I also got into like coding bots on Gilded. Like I've made a functioning Gilded bot. And I think that's still up on my GitHub. I can show you all. I just have to hide my screen to log in. It's not public. But here it is. It's called Guildude. And yeah, we can check the main file. Yeah, this is it. Get user ID from mention, ping help, admin help, like basically a normal like fully functioning bot in Gilded. And the thing about Gilded, for people who are hearing about it for the first time, it was a Discord clone, basically, like a Discord alternative. And honestly, I only joined because it was owned by Roblox at the time, and you know, Roblox was a platform what I was already on, and I could connect my Roblox account to the Gilded one, or I could even log in with Roblox. And so I thought, since Roblox was a kids platform, I thought it would be not as dangerous as Discord. And well, that turned out to be true. Thankfully, Gilded was moderated, unlike Roblox, as most of you probably know. Pretty sure if I searched up like condo or like, I don't know, XYZ or some shit like that, these games would pop up still. I watched so many of Schleps videos about this. Like I used to watch a lot of that videos because I really liked the thing, what he was doing, how he was getting people arrested. Still have a lot of respect to him for doing that, and not only for content but truly to protect children. I wish Gilded still existed. It was such a nice community. Well, that's the problem with Discord. It's so large that you know, it's difficult to meet new people. Like, you know, there are a lot of people in the Origin Realm server, but I wouldn't really, you know, become friends with someone else on that server because there are so many members. But in a small community, you know, you interact with the same people every day, I feel like, you know, just like in a village, for example. I mean, some smaller like towns, like villages, people might know like all of the residents, like all the people that live in that village. And I think that's what's with these Gilded and Discord servers as well. If the community is small, it's easier to, you know, meet new people. And that's how I did. Though surprisingly, a lot of people like Amwixity and Light are actually my viewers. So I remember that I was playing a Dusty Trip. No, wait. Maybe a Dusty Trip. I'm not really sure, but I've had a stream where I was like playing that game where you have to climb higher and higher and trying not to fall off. It's not Getting Over It. It's the other game, but I don't recall the name of the game. But it was a really popular game. Like big streamers like even like Speed played it. And that version, the Roblox version of the game I was playing, and so that's when they joined, and then we switched to the Dusty Trip, and I started playing with them, and it was so nice that I got them to join the Gilded app. And Wixity has told me that he actually only downloaded Gilded so that he can talk to me, like be part of my like community or server there. So that was really nice to hear that I have some real viewers. And to be honest, since I've quit YouTube, I don't think I will ever get back to the point where I was. You know, I've got a lot of views with the ARG videos I posted on this channel. Um, but that's not the same. That's not the same when I used to. I remember when I used to stream like Garden of Batman and like 30 people like joined the stream and were chatting, and I couldn't even keep up with the messages. Like, I had to try to read the chat whilst playing. That was when I streamed Garden of Batman Zero. Oh, that was amazing. And it's crazy how I've completely forgot about Garden of Batman. Like, it was around Garden of Batman. No, it was literally when I started playing Garden of Banban that I just got bored of it. Like, it was it was a bit too boring, or maybe too difficult for me to enjoy playing with it, and so that's why I quit Garden of Banban there, and I've never even played that again. But I mean, what if? What if we return to Doors and Garden of Batman one time? Like, that would be so nostalgic to play with those games again, and I would definitely love to return to Doors. The thing with Doors is that, yeah, I think I quit that for the same reason, because it has become quite boring for me to play with that. But I quit it after the guard or the outdoors subfloor, I think. But that's still such an amazing concept, and such an amazing game that like that will truly stay like as a favorite of mine. Just I love that game, and it's crazy. I still know the names of the characters, like El Cabolino, Screech, Rush, Ambush, um, Figure, Seek, uh, what else we have in that game? Hold on, Timothy, the Spider, um, Eyes. Yeah, I've made so much content about that game, even like I was addicted to it. I've played so much with that. And if you're watching this, let me know if I should return to those games. Like, maybe even Rainbow Friends, trying that again. Holy crap. I used to play that too with MVIC City and Light. But both of them have disappeared already. Light was pretty much always inactive. Like, in the Gilded server, he was inactive, but not as much as he is right now on Discord. But the thing is, Wiki City used to be so much more active, and he literally doesn't send a single message anymore. As I've mentioned, Innovation Inc. is the only one who is still here. And I remember Mayhem as well. He is one of the moderators in Dubious' server. You know, the guy who made the Roblox game Spooky Encounters that no one really plays. And the name for the game studio behind Spooky Encounters was Efficiency Studio, and this Mayhem guy was a moderator for that. And I remember that's how I met him, and Wiki City knew him from somewhere else, and so that's how he got in my server. You know, he both knew Wiki City and me from these two different places. And he was also a nice guy, but yeah, the thing with him is that and I think the same could be said with Wiki City, although I'm not 100% sure, but I think they just moved on with their lives like I did. Like I really rarely post anymore because I just don't feel like creating content anymore. Of course, it's still nice to share my thoughts, and that's why I'm doing this stream, to be honest, to just chat and do something do something monotone, or not monotone, but how do you say that? Something repetitive while talking. And I remember even Papaya, Mr. Blueberries guy, who I would love to talk to people who I had or who I knew from Gilbert, because I also remember that guy. We used to play Roblox together, and I remember he even did a face reveal. He was he was 9 at the time, and he is a Malaysian boy. And I remember we just had so much fun, like talking like in stream. I remember when I beat Doors Floor 2 and my chat was like full of his messages. I was well, I used to be a pretty popular content creator now that I think about it. It's like, now that I think about it, it's crazy how many people I've met because of content creation. I haven't even, like, when I was younger, this didn't seem like much, but now, looking at it, like 30k views, that's a lot. So yeah, maybe, you know, in the near future, since I'm on a summer break, and I don't really have anything to do, to be honest. Okay, I will have something to do tomorrow, but I'm mostly free. Um, I think I will try to find some people I remember from Gilded. Like, I will check on old videos, and maybe I will try to reach out to people I used to play with. And maybe even like make a stream with those people. Like, that would be so amazing if I just got people into one voice chat, and we would just be chatting, and basically like a viewer reunion, like that type of thing. Like, we would even invite Tanitans, who is still, or I think he has joined my Discord server, so I could even reach out to him. Yeah, that's pretty good idea, to be honest. So that's what I will do. I will try finding people. And I remember that, or I recall that Amwixity was the one who taught me how to use the Maze in Minecraft. And I remember the time when I got him on call with one of the friends I know in real life, like one of my closest friends I know in real life. And that friend I know in real life is Hungarian, and Amwixity is Turkish. But they still like both of them know English, and it was so nice seeing that those two were like I hopped off voice chat, and they were like still playing, and using these crazy like nuke mods to destroy the world and fight each other. Those were the good times. Those were the good times. I got way too nostalgic, maybe. But I mean, well, yeah, I'll have to cure my boredom while I'm digging out this hole somehow. So I guess that was a good way to do that. So I will try reaching out to people like Lenny. I will even try to reaching out to Lenny, and people like him, viewers like him. Yeah. I remember the OG Origin Realms, like when there was a casino where the museum now is, the current museum is. There was a casino and you could like gamble with rubies. There were like slot machines, and I remember gambling there. And also, like, there was a lucky horse shoe that could get you access to the VIP section. And I still have that lucky horse shoe from somewhere. Now, I didn't get that until the casino was removed. I think I got it from someone who was just emptying their chests, and so they threw out a lot of items which we were just free to take. And that's when I got the lucky horse shoe. The other thing I miss is the old crate. Of course, the new crates are also great, but I miss the old ones, to be honest, as well. There was a rare crate, there was a legendary crate, and there was a cosmetic crate as well as a gesture crate. So it was not, you know, they were not like these themed crates. They were rather like what's inside of them, like the type of items inside of them. And I loved buying cosmetic crates. Like, that's how I got just not currently on me, but that's how I got the fedora that I used to wear for a really long time. Remember the OG like spring events and Lunar New Year events. Those were amazing. I remember when we had to like get like these spring chicks and return them to the bunny at the spawn. To get like rewards. And when the balloons were not, or the balloon drops were not entities but blocks instead, and the advantages of them being blocks was that they didn't despawn because they were not entities, they were blocks, and so you could literally keep these balloon drops inside your realm. Like, you could shoot down one and the drop wouldn't despawn, But now when you shoot down one, it despawns after a time. And if you shoot one down, leave it there, and shoot another one, the older one will respawn, or not respawn, despawn, which sucks terribly. Like, why did they do this? To be honest, I don't think anyone knows why they did this. Only they know. Because I asked this in the chat and everyone was like, yeah, we have no clue. $119 players. Like that. And I remember I even made a video about that when there was like an Ohio in or at the Origin Islands, like Robot Pantaloons just placed some structure far into the oceans of the Origin Islands, and people were just gathering there and checking what that structure was. That was such a nice thing. These were the good days. Remember the old way of getting like Badger coins. I'm not even sure if there were Badger coins back then, but back then you had to like that. There were different kinds of quests you could do, and you had to do multiple different tasks, but it wasn't like collecting items, it was like milk 10 cows. I specifically remember that one. Having to milk cows to complete a quest. The other ones I don't really recall now. That's one that I remember. They were like that. Now, I'm not complaining about how they currently are, but I feel like they have really downgraded like the quests. Like back then it was actually fun to do quests. Now I feel like I just go up to my storage, grab the blocks, place them, or give them to the badger, and just repeat that like 4 times again, and I get the rubies and the coins. But it's not so varied like it used to be. Thinking of what else I remember about the OG Origin Realms. Well, I remember that for a really long time I didn't even have an armor, so there was no way I was fighting like even Toxic Sporans or like some enemies that had, or some mobs that had more than 10 health. Yep, like... No, but Microsoft owns Mojang. I'm just saying they bought, like, Microsoft bought Mojang. They bought Minecraft and the whole company with it. And so technically, when they bought it, it was Mojang's decision. Or whatever. Something like that. The thing is, they had to remove it, unfortunately, because, you know, it was gambling content. Okay, that was understandable, to be honest. Because it was really gambling content in a children's game, so I could understand why that was a problem. But I miss the times when there was a casino that was so good. I remember when the Spire didn't, and the Blighted Badlands didn't even exist, and the Stratagolem was or could be found like in normal Badlands, and I always had to be careful, you know, around this these big boulders, in fear of a Stratagolem like coming out of the ground. Actually, they are called Ashen Golems now. And when NorthP and System Z used to make Origin Realms videos, pretty sure they don't make those videos anymore. And System Z used to be the owner, I believe. Or might just be me, but I remember Erased always being the former owner, and so System Z taken like the server from Erased, or was it the opposite? Was System Z the former owner and Erased took the ownership from him? Not really sure. It was a long time ago. That as well. I remember the excitement when I convinced my dad to buy me these crate on the web, because back then, you didn't buy these coins. You had to buy the crate itself. Like there were no like these Origin Realms box. They didn't exist. You bought the crate itself. I remember my excitement when he bought them and I was opening them. Those were the good old times. Sometimes it's good to yap about the good old times, because Origin Realms is one of the few games I've been a part of for a really long time now. So if we check my profile, I've joined Origin Realms on the 14th of November 2021, which was 5 years ago. Almost 5 years ago. Jeez. What else do I remember from OG Origin Realms? I'm pretty sure if I watched a video of OG Origin Realms, I would remember it. Let me pull up an old Origin Realms stream. Doors the Archives trailer. Oh, this is fresh. This is fresh. Yo, this looks cool. Okay. Let me pull up a video or a stream. Live stream. Let's go way back. Way back. This is Goat Simulator, Origin Doors, Garden of Banban, Minecraft Poisonous Potato Update, Garden of Banban Poppy Playtime, Minecraft Dungeons, Play or Die, IQ Test, Blade Bowl, 500 subscribers when I tried the Grimace Shake live, stream with Tanny Tans and Ducky Pie. This is big. This is big. Gee. Yep, the strongest battlegrounds we were playing right there. Rolling Thunder. Roblox. Doors. This is the last bit. Oh, because I think the majority were... Maybe they were like... not even streams. No, wait. Wait. There was a really early stream here, which was both Roblox Studio and banned from Roblox Studio. Roblox and Origin Realms, there we go. Check this out. I had 468 rubies. That's crazy. That's crazy. When was this? 2023. That was only like 2 years ago. This is kind of back rooms I was trying to escape here. Just checking out realms. Oh, that wallpaper. Damn. Okay, let me go way back. Like way back. To when I used to make Origin Realms content here. 2023. It was around this time. Yeah, Origin Realms 3. I'm building the storage. Origin Realms and Minecraft Legends. Back to Origin Realms. I'll open this. Visiting Realms, shooting balloons. Origin Realms Sunday. Part 2. Let's check all of these out. Origin Realms Lunar New Year event. Oh, this is 1.0. Okay, that's not so far back. Spring crate opening, there we go. This was back in 2022. Look at that. Oh, my FPS, dude. My FPS, and there's the top hat I was talking about. Look, I was opening a spring crate, and I got a floral shovel, and I re-rolled, dude. And I got a honey decor. What did I get? What? I got a floral accent I re-rolled. Dude. Oh yes, and I remember I still have that floral hole. Wait, I can show you. Still have that. This was the time when wait. Like there were no legendary items. Like the tools were with the skins, so you didn't have to craft the legendary tools and apply the skin to it. You got the tool with the skin that you couldn't like remove. My listings. Check this out. It's still here. It's just been converted to a legendary hoe with a floral skin. It's still there. It's the same hoe I got back in 2022. Look how happy I was. Wait, let's see how my realm looked like. Oh yeah, I had the whole house. Check that out. There was like no museum at all. There was nothing there. It was completely empty on the other side. Check out some more.
Jó, na. Jaj, elhelyezkedem. Sziasztok, srácok! Dani vagyok, és itt is lennék egy újabb videóval. Origin Realms-ozni fogunk, még Izunár New Year előtt.
Dude. That's crazy. I'm talking in Hungarian, so you wouldn't really understand. I'm just going to mute it, but holy crap. Why was I hitting everywhere? Bro, what was I doing? What was I doing? Look at that. I haven't even finished the fountain there. Donations. Look, wait, look. Look. There is the pickaxe. This is the OG museum. This is the OG museum I had. I still have this part of the museum, so I can show you all. This is the museum right now. This is how it looks like. The nether portal and stuff. There's the sporrans and just this whole lot of empty area. Well, back then, it used to be, and I didn't even remember this. Check that out. I had the donations, and then these were two small rooms. Like I had an event room, and there was a legendary, or now legendary pickaxe with a lunar skin on it, and that, you know, that would be pretty pretty valuable right now. But it got stolen by Firefly, who you know, I trusted. She trusted me as well with her realm, but then we just kind of like removed trusted from each other because she stole that pickaxe from me. But yeah, there were some small like sections here. There was an items showcase room right there, and there was another room right there, which I moved the event items to this room later on. Not even sure how many people were there, were online at that time, but it seems like there were a lot. Completed all their tasks for the day. Look at that. I don't even remember that. It like announced it in chat and told people to do a GG. Was trying to ring the bell there. Not sure if we can get a look at the quest system. But we might look at that. There was a person, and you could go up to the person, and then you could accept that quest. That they offered, but I didn't go there. There's Checo. I was MVP at the time and the beta player. Check that out. Player level 15, combat badge, exploration badge, farming badge. So you had these levels in each stage or each part of the quest system, and you had levels, and you could you know, level up by doing quests in that specific area. This is pretty. Wait, check that out. Go out and shear 64 orange sheep. See? That was the quest. Mine 8 iron ore. That was the other quest, and I received an exploration task. 5 corn today. I didn't want to do that, so I continued. Find 31 cows and milk them. That's what I was talking about. And so I got to my realm, and I started milking the same cow. See? And I milked the same cow because you could do that 31 times. And I got the notification you've got completed a farming task. And did I get rubies from it? Yes, I did get rubies from it. And I think I got a new level as well. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, these were the good times. Let me quickly go through the video. Oh my god, and this is how the forest used to look like. Like, Badger wasn't the one who gave you the quests. And this was the building. You know, this was right after the casino got shut down. They've started building this building for Mayor May, but they've since replaced it with a museum. There's even a prison down there. Wow. Check that out. There was a board where you could see which quests you've already completed. That's so cool, isn't it? I mean, Fabrics looks the same still. And since you know you don't buy crates anymore, it's more rare that it gets announced in the chat that you've made a purchase. Like back then, I remember that there were a lot of announcements, like that someone has bought a crate, HGG's in the chat, and stuff.
No. Sziasztok, srác.
And this is the Lunar New Year event right here. Look at that, there was a bunny jumping around. That's how the OG fountain looked like without the genie. And you had to get these I have no idea what these are called, but these kind of tickets to get even a crate key right there. So what did I do there? What did I do there? I got warned for some reason, but I can't get back to that point. Anyway, yeah, this is how I was exploring stuff, you know. Like, I was exploring Badlands with this setup. You can imagine with these tools. Yeah, I was not ready for stuff. Jeez. Wait, how many people were there? I don't know, but there were like 20 times 4, like there were like 80 people online there, at least 80 people. It was a 25% off thing. Oh, and hey, look at that. There was a bunny right there. But let me just show you all that. A bunny. We had to collect bunnies. Hit the bunny and got that ticket. Lunar rabbits, to be exact. You know, I traded those for items. Pretty cool, right? Anyway, I'm gonna stop showing you all the videos. I might link some of the videos in the description so that you can check them out if you would like to see some OG Origin Realms content. now we've got 3 viewers. And I've just realized it's 1 a.m. for me, so I'll have to go soon. I mean, I don't have to, I'm just tired. Okay, I know I've said this like 2 hours ago, or 1.5 hours ago. But I started talking and about nostalgic stuff, and I just couldn't stop yapping about them, so three viewers right now. Not sure if one of them is Innovationing, though I highly doubt it would be, because he's Polish and we are in the same time zone, of course. I mean, it's literally above Hungary, so okay, not directly, but like above Hungary. And now the 2 viewers have just magically vanished, as if I've snapped my fingers. Like Thanos. What's going on? What's going on in the chat? "106 players, so the player count has actually gone down. I've expected it to go up. Because, you know, most of the Americans hop on at this time, I believe. It would be so nice if Starfish Studios actually made a summer event. They didn't promise that they will make a summer event, but they said that they will probably do a summer event. And I'm just saying that because, well, it would be my first summer event ever. It's so weird because throughout the 4, almost 5 years of playing on this server, I've only participated in 2 Lunar New Year events and 2 spring events, because well, the one this year was cancelled. Like, there was a small spring event, but there weren't like spring structures and stuff, right? Like, not like last year. There were like stuff, structures and everything. It wasn't the real spring event feeling. And I have no idea but why, but for some reason throughout the years I always quit like during summer through winter, so I haven't participated in the Halloween event, in the summer event, and in the winter event, and then I just came back to the Lunar New Year event and spring event, and then I disappeared again. But I mean, I broke this kind of pattern last year when I hopped onto Origin Realms during the Halloween event, and I was at the time I was actually at America, like the United States, in New Jersey. We stayed at an apartment. That was my first time in the US, not Northern America, because I've previously been to Canada, but that was my first time in the US. That was my first time participating in a Halloween event on Origin Realms as well. And I remember like spending a lot of time like grinding the Halloween structures and like the pumpkin spirits and shit. Not even sure. Let me check that. But I think I have some items which are exclusive. These are just spring exclusive ones, but here in random events I might have some that are like tied to a specific year. Like I'm pretty sure this was a winter exclusive item, but later it just got into the toy crate, or it just became a toy crate even item. And if you're wondering how I have like these summer exclusive items, I'm pretty sure I got that from when I got to the person's realm who was like throwing away like old stuff. And the other summer event stuff was when I stole that from the person who stole my lunar pickaxe. Yeah, so she stole stuff from me and I stole stuff from her, whilst also removing trusted. And I low-key wanna find her name because I remember that it was Firefly and the date, but if we check /profile Firefly 2019, that's not it. I also remember 2023, but that's also not it. I just don't know. What her exact name was. But I will search through these videos and try to find it out. Because I don't think I've joined her realm when I was recording, but I might have. You know, I've just noticed things in these videos that I was recently or like previously searching for and I didn't even notice. Like I was trying to check out this old like quest system and I just went through the video and I didn't find it, but now that I've spent some time actually slowly going through the video, is that when I've found this activity. I'm getting really tired, as you can hear, probably, so. Might wrap it up, I just enjoy talking. So yeah. How long is the stream? Almost 3 hours. Almost 3 hours. That's pretty wild. But, I mean, I'm unemployed. I have nothing better to do, so... I just want to enjoy the summer while... or enjoy my time while I still can and I don't have to worry about high school. Just... Although my voice might sound the same, a lot of things have changed since I've last gone streaming. A lot of them. Most of which I do not really want to talk about because they are pretty personal. But the reason behind me quitting YouTube is just because, you know, if I told y'all I'm going to create content, I would be like, I would have to constantly create content, or I would feel the urge to create content. But I really just can't do that right now because well, recently I've put most of my time to learn different types of programming languages, the most recent one being Swift, which was good for me since it I learned how object-oriented programming works pretty much. It was the first programming language that I actually had to, you know, use object-oriented programming in. Like you can use object-oriented programming in Python as well, but I didn't have to, so I didn't. I could have also used it in Lua, but again, I didn't have to, and I didn't want to learn something extra when I already had knowledge, enough knowledge to make what I wanted. I remember releasing the grocery store and like even my in real life friends, like even w- the one friend who I could have never, or one classmate that I could have never expected to joined. Like, ever, it was such a big hype. Like, I don't know. It was, again, that was so special for me because, well, it was quite kind of broken, but I've spent a lot of time creating that game, and that I feel like that was one of, and maybe the only games that were like stable and considered to be actually a Roblox game. Like, you could actually have progress in that game. It was so delightful to see people actually playing with it. It was really simple, and how it all started is when I've made a video that's kind of blew up. That I've made a video game in 5 days about you being a shopkeeper, or not really a shopkeeper, but what your objective is that customers would come to your shop and you would have to serve them. So they would request some groceries. They would give you a grocery list, and on that list there would be groceries, and you would like collect those specific groceries from the shelves in the shop. You would give them to the customer, and the customer would pay you, and you would also get XP, which was implemented in the new version, because I've made I finished working on I finished the 5-day challenge. And like, after I finished the 5-day challenge, I realized that my game had a spaghetti code, and like I was basically unable to develop it further because I had repeated so much code. Like, my code was the exact opposite of try. Do not repeat yourself. And so I had to... Okay, a rat pajamas, we get it. So I had to rewrite the entire code. But it was actually for good because I made the new UI and it felt so fresh. /TP for my grave. What are people doing right now? What's going on Origin Realms at 1 a.m.? Like, these are not the people who I'm used to. This is not the type of attitude I'm used to. Why is someone saying dumbass in my chat? What? What are we doing at 1 a.m.? But that no, that's not funny, dude. Thank you, the real Mitsuru. That's the truth. They are cringe. One and two. It's not really a topic to joke about, to be honest. Exactly what they are saying. Wiley 45. Exactly what he's saying. I remember someone stating, like, in the original ROM server, that this game was made for, or this server was made for children, or this is a kid's server. I think that's how he phrased it. And it just kind of pissed me off because, like, no, it's not. Like, of course, we are, like, even myself, we are not adults, or I am not an adult, but who knows how many adults are on this server, so I wouldn't state that this is a kids server, because, you know, anyone can join. It's not restricted to kids. I mean, about Roblox, I would say it's a kids game because, of course, like 90% it's kids playing with it. Of course, there are some adults that also play with it. Reminder that all that attended the 2026 stage event and have their Discord link should have the new Starfish balloon. Yo. Is that real? Let's check it out. And like 5 to 10 years from now on, I will be thinking of today as the good old days. Like, this will be the good old days. This one is the Starfish balloon. Oh. Oh. Okay. I mean, it ain't that bad, to be honest. I kind of expected something else, but I mean, it is a Starfish balloon. If I think about it. Yeah. Okay. Right. I will hop off in like 5 minutes. I was just again, I was just yapping too much. So what I will do after I finish streaming is I will link and check some of the early like Origin Realms videos, or the earliest Origin Realms videos and streams that I've made on this channel, and try to figure out what Firefly's name was. Check her realm, perhaps, if I find her profile. Although I'm pretty sure he doesn't or she doesn't play anymore, because I haven't seen her name up here the recent year or the recent times. Feeling IKEA. And Extraordinary is also here. Is he an admin or mod? I'm not sure about that, unfortunately. I think it was an admin though. And so after, you know, checking out the old Origin Realms content, I will like collect some Discord profiles that I should message, and I will message them and try to arrange this kind of meetup with the OG viewers. Or basically not my OG viewers, but all of my viewers who have joined my Discord and have attended the multiple of my streams. Yeah, we could even count the guy called, I think it was called like Daddy or something. We could even count him as that. So yeah. We'll sit down on my... I was going to sit down on my throne, but you know what? Let's sit down here. Okay. But that was it. That was it, folks. Thank you all for joining in. 3 people. I have to take a bath because I'm stinky. So goodbye.